Legend says that in ancient times there was a Viking. A simple man, much like you and me. Yet something was different. Whilst other Vikings were sharpening their swords, this Viking was sharpening the greatest weapon in any man's arsenal. His mind. Other Vikings were out killing, yet this Viking stayed on the ship, perfecting his greatest project so far, a device to connect people and create friendship. Odin saw this Viking's life's work and saw that it was good. Up until this point, Viking had been single-minded folk. Pillage and plunder was all that mattered. The more, the better. Yet here was this Viking, seeking more, seeking a way to connect. This intrigued Odin. On the day of its completion, Odin could not resist anymore. He absolutely needed to try this device. But going to Earth and finding this Viking was not going to be an easy task, as gods were forbidden from interacting with humans on the earthly plane. Yet there had to be a way. Perception of time is very different for immortal gods. Centuries may pass in what feels like the blink of an eye. It didn't take too long for this Viking to heroically die in battle, thus granting him permission to pass through the gates of Valhalla. Odin could no longer contain his excitement. Opportunity had presented itself. The heavens trembled as Odin sped his way to the Viking he had been so fond of for all these years. This device, he said. How does it work? What is it called? The Viking explained he had named the device Nefertafel, a game intended to play with others, to connect with them and maybe even become friends. After teaching Odin this game of wit and strategy, they settled, in true Viking fashion, on a wager. If the Viking was able to beat Odin, he would be resurrected to, once more, connect the people. Centuries passed without success, but eventually the Viking had beaten Odin, the god of wisdom. Perplexed and impressed as he was, Odin could no longer keep this game going. He bestowed his blessing on the Viking and sent his soul back to Earth, to be reborn and connect people once more. Only his aim was, well, slightly off.
Call me crazy, but... For fuck's sake! Damn it! Okay, I'm out of here.
We'll do that again, probably, because I'm gonna die right away here.